folks. This is Scott, and welcome to my channel, This Traveling. I thought this would be a good place to start the video. We'll have to ignore the traffic that's over there. As you can see on by the steam engine, my video starts out like this. I show off the steam engine, what's behind it. So we're just kind of wandering around town, and we'll go back that way. There's a place I'm kind of looking for in a friend I haven't seen in years. I hope he's still around that part. If not, I don't know. I kind of want to show you a place. The first time I was here, I didn't have much money, but I knew a place where I get free coffee and that kind of stuff, shower and everything. I was spending time in Buffalo Park, a place to camp at, which you're not supposed to. So that's basically all we got going on right at the moment. I wanted to go visit the library, that park, that's by it. Probably the park first. There's things I kind of want to do different deals. You're on my phone stand right at the moment, carrying that with me. And we'll do other things as we go on. So I'm out here for right at the moment. I'll get back with you because the next place I want to see is back that way, I think. Or I'm right by it, the Amtrak station. I got questions I need to ask inside the visitor center and whatnot. Wanting to go to the Grand Canyon. I read through the show that goes back and forth from there. So I'll get back with you guys. Alright folks, there's a neat little area. Have a place to sit down there if you had to rest or something. A candy dancer, huh? Let you guys read this. Alright. So you can see. I guess that guy would be called a candy dancer. Interesting name. As you can see, the trees are in full bloom here. That's cool. Like I said, it's a nice area to come. Alright, that's the ticket office to the Amtrak. That's visitor center. I'm going to go inside both places and ask some questions. I want to take a look at some artwork. I couldn't quite take a picture of it. So we're going to take a look at this while I fight my water ball. I got a cover that's kind of full of a bit of water ball in there. There we go. And here we go. Looks like some of the paint came off, but that's alright. I don't know if I'm zoomed in or out. Hold on a minute. There we go. Might make that a little bit easier. I need to get a microphone. I was listening to the first of this video and I'm near traffic, so it's going to be kind of hard to hear me when I'm near traffic. I might be walking this backwards. I don't know. I probably should start off this way and walk back that way, but that's alright. I just asked about a friend of mine that was in these parts of one time there. He didn't know nothing. Don't have to excuse the bicyclists. They won't say nothing when they're behind you. So if you get ran over, don't think nothing about it. One thing I love about Flagstaff, people aren't that courteous, to be honest with you. Alright. Alright, here we go. That's forgetting I got an argument going on down here in Castle. Arguing about workers. Had this beer truck over here. At least I think that's where the argument was coming from. But like I said, this is one of the main places I would come to have free donuts and stuff. And I think they're closed. Well, I may not find out anything. I had a friend we kind of hung out together. He off social media. Holy hell, they're closed. Well. Well, now I don't know. That's just the only place I know to be able to find my friend. That sucks. Yeah, they're arguing in front of that truck. Well, you would come in here to that gate. You would go inside that door and you had free breakfast, and there would be free coffee and donuts for that. And for the life of me, they're closed. Roof failure. I wonder what happened. Probably snow. They do get a lot of snow. Here we go for this. Huh. So, here's the name of the place. This really was a good place to come. I don't know what happened. Yeah, they're closed. Something about roof failure. Huh. Well. Alright, I'll explain to you how this kind of went on last time I was here. The lockers was for your stuff. If you were spending the night here, you had to leave your stuff in the locker because they were afraid of bed bugs, which I can't say I blame them. If you were eating here and not staying, just set your stuff right there. But they're closed, so not sure what's going on with that besides the roof failure. Probably a lot of snow. So I'll get back with you. We're going to go to the library next. That was another place I hung out at. But this was a friendly place. It really was. I've been in places that aren't friendly. I've been in places that were friendly. This place was really friendly. Like I said, I had a friend here, but I'm not going to find him. I already asked one guy about James Dean. I can't find him on Google. I keep on getting actor James Dean. So we'll go find the library in that park and we'll go from there. And just like Tucson, you'll find a lot of murals around this town. So we're going to try this. Hopefully I'll get stopped by traffic here if we're doing this. I might. I got some cars in the way. And next stop will be that park. And now I got a van in the way here. It's alright, you guys kind of see it. That lady with her phone out. I remember my first time being here, I thought that was cool, and I still think it's cool. Alright, hold on a minute. Get around the van here. We might cross the street. I'll try to get a better view. Or at least of her. So let me get across the street without dying. It's one thing about this town I'm not that crazy about. They cannot drive here. Of course, most towns are kind of like that, but this town definitely takes the cake. So from here, that way you guys are going to see this. Well, let's do it like this. This might work. I'm going to start from up here. As you can see, I forgot what they called those. They're not real, but I forgot what they called them. And there's the laser thumb out. I actually got into here the first time in Flagstaff by hitchhiking. So I heard her thumb out. I thought that was kind of cool. So now we'll go through here. Oops, unfortunately, you got graffiti. Always somebody. I'll do this a few times. Just get it all in there. Probably should have been doing it the first of it. Haversack, my foam stand is kind of making my haversack heavy. I don't fit my water bottle inside that tub. I don't think I will. And now we're coming towards the end here. Banjo player here. And oh, there's Rogers Highway. I think that's Route 66 of all things. And you have this over here still. just something just average like on my shoulder. Back on these people here, there we go. No car that's painted on here. Route 66 used to be a main highway. Unfortunately, modern times has caught up with it just like everything else has. I'm gonna get around this pole here. There we go. And then as you can see, and this kind of goes to the times I probably should start off this way, which I did when I was across the street. As you can see, it just keeps on going, and it shows you how things changed over the years as you go. And here's, there we go. It was done in 2013. They're busy with trains here lately. There we go. I don't know if you guys will be able to read this or not. Alright, let me back up here. It was basically saying something about this. We'll walk up here. And then you have of course. And then if we walk up here, charging station for the cars. That's kind of cool in a way. Anyways, I get to this thing right here. And there's this old thing. And I just saw something. We gotta go back that way, and I think back that way gets where I'm going to. But you have this over here. I'll watch the traffic. Let me see if I can get around this. There we go. I'll get a picture right here. There we go. 26, 1926 over there. All right, I'm gonna stop here and we're gonna go find Wheeler's Park. I think it's that way. This here I'm on is considered Route 66 trail. Now you remember the Arizona trail I was on a minute ago. Well, not a minute ago, a few days ago. I'm here in downtown, here. I was just there. It goes to Flagstaff Mall, which I might go visit that. There's a movie theater, I want to see a movie. Intersecting trails, Arizona Trail. Oh, what this trail is, but you remember me being out in Buffalo Park, there was an Arizona Trail. Get back with you. Alright, there's the map I was telling you about. Have to forget traffic noises. They wouldn't be loud around here. Got horns on it too, so nobody's in a hurry. Just the way they are here in Flagstaff. So yeah, it's almost cartoonish. But it does get you around. I got one on me now, just looked at it. Alright, let's go to the park now. Alright, right now we're in Wheeler Park, and I'll turn this thing around so we're sitting right in front of the City Hall. trying to point my finger. What the heck? Yeah, there we go. City Hall's back that way. The funny story about City Hall is I was on one of these park benches, probably, oh, I'm gonna turn around. I just walked here from Buffalo Park. Had a backpack, a bedroll on there. Lady walks up to me and says I can use the bathroom anytime I wanted to in this City Hall. And I'm like, seriously? So I walked through the backpack just to find out. Nobody messed with me. Now I didn't walk back in there after that. I felt funny to even use their bathroom. Now let me kind of spin you around. Where park is in the city. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on the artwork right there. There's a lot of it around here. Got a car there. I'm trying to take a picture. May just have to do. Sorry guys, trying to take a picture while I'm doing this video. There we go, that's as good as it's gonna get. Bring you back out here. So yeah, that's City Hall that showed you. The library's right there, and we'll go up that here in a minute. Now I'm wanting to make some videos. I may get a couple out here, but look at the size of these trees. I mean, they are big. We'll walk up to this one. That stuff should be alright. Look how big this tree is. That's a climbing tree. So that's what I'm dealing with. I was wanting to do a ridgeline video. And we'll get one in because there's some trees that are just skinny enough over there. So I got a couple videos about that. Ridgeline. And also about the poncho shelters. We are an outdoor place, so we spend time outdoors. I might be able to do it right there, some more trees I'm saying. So yeah, that'll be good for the cool. I'll do some videos over there. So I'll get back with you at the library. Alright, that's the public library. We're just gonna walk up here. We'll go inside. And we'll check this out here on the fence. Yeah, some stuff over here. Honestly, I don't remember this stuff was here the first time and the second time I was here. Hold on, my phone stand's kind of, I don't want to carpet me on my haversack all of a sudden. I want to stay put. There we go. Alright. And of course they do have things for plants and stuff. We'll come up here. Try to do this, that. There we go. More place where they keep plants. Oh, they had some tables there. I forgot about that. I let these people go around us. Let's see, I showed you guys this. I don't really look at anything planted in this one. Alright. And then you have more of this. Getting busy up here, it's kind of hard to make a video. Put you guys on the sidewalk again. Now here's the plaza. So you can actually sit out here if you want. Which I might just do. I'm not going to record inside the library if I go in there. I really don't need to go in there. I didn't really charge the phone though, so we might just use the battery thing. Hey, or you want to call that phone. Alright, so I hit the wrong button. There you go. Oh. Alright, my screen's a little bit on the banged up, so I gotta get a new screen cover. So I can't really see what I'm doing sometimes. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here at the library. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell, that way you stay notified. And do please drop me a comment. I do enjoy the comments and appreciate them. We all learn off each other. I'll get back to you on the next one, which is going to be about Ray Giant and Poncho.